Um, hey, what's up? Welcome to another comic book business news. Um, here it's 3:32. Here in the news, um, the my 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 new project, my project with my screenplay is about to get to the next level. Um, it's uh, it's it's like cool, and it's a like I'm about to get to the marketing, and like it's gonna be cool. So it's gonna be cool when we start to market the screenplay because then it might be possibly like picked up by someone and we actually might have some movies being made. I hope my this I hope that all my efforts and all my stuff pays off, so then I can just sit back and go, yeah, my I have a movie. I don't have much know how much I'm gonna be making because I'll get a royalty. My name will be mentioned. I'll be the creator. I'll probably get a royalty. The screenwriters will get some money. There will be a possibility of awards. My screenwriter said, and we hope it becomes an independent film where somebody said, "Oh, will I see it on Netflix?" Well, if she sees it on Netflix or it's on the internet, I think would be pretty good, pretty, pretty good. I think actually my my only criticism is my screenplay writer seems to use a code to introduce a lot of the female characters. Like, who? Why don't she use Tall's Tall's daughter, Shekna Aden, for like all the female major characters? And one point in the book, she magically replaces the Ramagog, Ramagog's daughter, Tall's daughter, with Zainagog. And then Zainagog's a little mention, but it's actually it's actually weird. Okay. And I have another project. Other than that, the screenplay is good. And I sent my screenwriter an email and hope I can get back from her soon. Also, I'm starting another project. Very busy these days. I'm I'm re-editing um an older project. Um, I'm reloading an older project. with like Magabili Hatikva, the first graphic novel, and it's see, I was upset about this, little upset about the size. It was like treasury size. That's nice, but it's noise. But I'm wanted to make it more comic book size. So I talked with my people at my publisher. They were like, "Yeah, we could do it. Yeah, sure." So the more comic book size um, version should be out in a couple months. So anybody who wants the new edited size and Maccabee issues of Maccabee Hatikva, be look on the market, be excited for them. They'll probably be available on outskirts by by winter in a couple months. So yeah, that's what's going on. And I actually got some exciting things I'm doing. In August, I'm taking a road trip um, up to North Jersey um, to see some famous thing, to go to Red Bank, see, stop by a famous roadside attraction, uh, Jay and Silent Bob's, and check that store out. It'll be the second time I've been there because the first time was when I was doing some consultant work and was coming back from Boston or New York, and we just went through Asbury Park and Red Bank and that whole corner of New Jersey, and we stopped there because I think we stopped there just to check the old one out and eat some food or something. I think I bought a T-shirt, maybe a couple comics. It was. It's always fun to see new famous things, and then we figured maybe our checkout the quick stop. It'll be cool. It'll be kind of a nice little day trip. Ugh. And I'm really, it's like, so it's I might go to a baseball game later that month. So some Actually, the baseball team, the Phillies is like the best team in baseball. It's kind of like um, it might be the Phillies and the Yankees in a World Series rematch of '09. I don't know who'd win. Phillies are looking pretty good, and the Yankees are 29 championships. They don't have Jeter anymore, but they have Aaron Judge. Uh, they have who's that guy? Gary Giancarlo Sanchez. Juan Soto. It's like a pretty good team. The pitching's though is a little poor, so not as good as the Phils. Yeah, the Phillies like they got great team. Um, Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos. Oh yeah, like in the news, uh, it's like the Ukraine is dragged on for almost year number 3. It's coming up, and the they're having trouble on the Eastern Front, where the Russians seem to be advancing and like taking some of the Ukraine's big gains. Like Ukraine was retaking a lot of their eastern provinces, and the Russians are digging in and take and just go push the Ukrainians out of reclaimed positions, and the Kharkov is in danger of collapsing and being taken, and things aren't looking good for the Ukraine. But the Ukraine's able to do things like drive these drones into the Russian naval base at Sevastopol and blow things up. Those drones are pretty good. I think that's like, and Zelensky is actually one of the greatest leaders of our time. He's uh he's actually the spitting image of Winston Churchill. So many people support the Ukraine. He's the best representative of any leader in crisis in recent years. How he a good ambassador of his state. I think he'll like all he rallied everybody to their cause. Biden really supports him. All of Europe supports him. Israel is even helping, an important player in the cause of Ukraine, helping people leave Ukraine and take shelter in Israel. So a lot of Ukrainian Jews coming to live in Israel because the fighting in Ukraine. is just too hard. And yeah, Zelensky will stay to the end. He isn't going to flee. He said that earlier in the conflict. I'm not leaving. I'm not just running away. So, brave man, Slava Ukraine. And in Gaza, it looks like the crisis between Israel and Gaza may be coming to an end. Either Hamas will be wiped out, which they almost are, or a deal will be struck, the hostages will be released, and Hamas will not cease to be the government of Gaza, and there be an interim, according to agreement, there be an interim government declared. What's left of Hamas will be probably get shipped out somewhere and go somewhere, either maybe Qatar, Oman, or preferably not Turkey, but Turkey. Turkey plays all sides really, and like the EU uses them, the NATO uses them. They're an American ally. Sometimes before Erdogan, they're an Israeli ally, but not recently under Erdogan. So Erdogan has a lot of terrorist groups running around his country. He's very pro-Iran, but he has to deal with. He knows he has to deal with NATO, or the U.S. and NATO, where he risks, being international recognition. So that's that's uh that's so that's the news today. Um goodbye. Goodbye. Good luck.